You cry during movies, at work, sometimes for no reason at all. And society calls you too sensitive, emotional, or just weak. But neuroscience has a different name for you: psychologically advanced. And here's why people who cry easily might actually have a cognitive advantage you don't see coming. Before you dismiss this as feel-good nonsense, consider this. Studies show people who cry easily have higher emotional intelligence scores than those who suppress tears. Navy SEALs are trained to cry during therapy, and the world's top negotiators, they actually use tears strategically. So what's really happening in the brain of someone who tears up easily, and why has evolution kept this weakness around for millions of years? Reason 1, your mirror neurons are on fire. When you cry easily, it's not because you're fragile, it's because your brain's empathy circuits are hyperactive. You literally feel what others feel. Their pain becomes your pain. Their joy becomes your joy. Psychology calls this affective empathy. While most people intellectually understand emotions, you experience them. You're not weak, you're neurologically wired to connect deeper than 90% of people around you. The cost? Emotional exhaustion. The benefit? You read people like books, build trust instantly, and navigate relationships most people stumble through blind. Reason 2, you've mastered emotional hygiene. Here's what society won't tell you. Suppressing tears literally damages your body. Unprocessed emotions get stored as cortisol, the stress hormone that kills brain cells, weakens your immune system, and ages you faster. When you cry, you're not losing control. You're releasing oxytocin, endorphins, and stress hormones through your tears. Actual scientific studies prove crying reduces emotional pain by up to 40% within minutes. People who never cry, they're not stronger. They're ticking time bombs, storing trauma in their muscles, developing anxiety disorders, and wondering why they randomly explode over minor things. You're doing preventative mental health maintenance every time you tear up. Reason 3, you can't fake what you are. In a world of filters, fake positivity, and emotional performance, tears are the ultimate authenticity signal. You can't manufacture genuine crying. It's biologically impossible to fake the micro-expressions, the specific tear composition, the involuntary muscle movements. When you cry, you're broadcasting, "This is real. I'm human. You can trust me." Research from UC Berkeley shows people who cry appropriately are perceived as more trustworthy, more genuine, and more leadership-worthy than those who remain stoic. Vulnerability isn't weakness, it's the currency of deep human connection. The people who judge you for crying, they're terrified of their own emotions. You're just living in full color while they're stuck in black and white. Now, here's the reality check. Not all crying is healthy. If you're crying to manipulate others, avoid responsibility, or because you've never learned emotional regulation, that's not sensitivity. That's weaponized emotion. If you're crying so often you can't function, make decisions, or handle basic conflict, that might be anxiety, depression, or unprocessed trauma that needs professional support. The difference? Healthy crying is a response. Unhealthy crying is a strategy or a symptom. Know which one you're experiencing. So next time someone calls you too emotional, remember this: you're not too much, they're too little. Your tears are data, your sensitivity is a superpower, and your ability to feel deeply in a world that's going numb, that's not a bug, it's the feature that makes you irreplaceable. Drop a comment. Do you cry easily, or do you wish you could? And if this video made you rethink everything you thought about emotions, subscribe, because next week we're decoding why people who talk to themselves are actually more intelligent. Stay sensitive, stay strong.